I guess I can stand here whilst I work on the noisy parrot number 3. Do you want to see the casino first? Should we do that to begin with? Let's do that to start with. And then I'll show you what the puzzle looks like and everything in a moment. When Pirates ends, you and the other pirates should write a sea shanty. Well, I've got the Faction Isles song, which I'd love to get everybody to sing on, but I just don't see that happening. I think it's too hard to coordinate that many people. But yeah. Wait, was Cruppy there? God, I hope not. Oh, Jesus. Hi, Martin. Mrs. Miller said that we have to read from page 118 to 141 by tomorrow. That's a lot, dude. What's that? 23 pages? How small's the text? Also, how have I gotten stuck in here with sharks? Oh, God. Who the hell has built this? What kind of death wish have they got? Jesus. There's an elephant here now? What? Of course, there's another one of those bloody Komodo dragons. Ay, ay, ay. The casino's only for the most worthy and prestigious pirates. Cruppy is probably barred. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's no way Cruppy gets in here. So if you don't know, basically Owen has built a casino from what I can gather. I don't know what the narrative or the lore of it is. I'm assuming it's Owen's, and that Owen's kind of like admitted to, you know, making it or whatever. But I'll show you real quick what it looks like. Sorry, you want piratey music, not Christmassy music? Yeah, you know what? Fair. Let's go for this one. Yeah, lovely. I tell you what, actually, I need to record this. Let me fire up old OBS. There we go. So we got a tip into the noisy parrot that just a little bit south off of the main island, there was something to be found on this resource island, which I was intrigued by. Here it is. Okay, let's go down. Now, I already wandered down here earlier on today just to have a little nosy. So let me pull up the screenshots because I think it's important to read out what the text said when I first came here on the approach. So the text said, it said, you hear the faint sounds of clinking glasses and the smell of freshly cooked food wafting from down the staircase. The sounds of good times and cheap drinks seemingly pull you down the steps themselves. And then it says you step into the low-lit room and quickly throw the raw meat provided to ensure that the tiger is situated at the top of the staircase doesn't bite your face off. As you make your way down the steps, you recognize town-goers and members of other factions. A bartender nods at you from the other side of the room, and a diligent bank teller stands to attention behind his kiosk, ready to help. Welcome to the Snapdragon Casino. May luck be a lady for you tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck. What's that song? I can't remember what the words are. Where is it? How does it go? There is it, yeah. Luck be a lady tonight. Oh my god, I should get casino music. Should I get casino music? Hold on. Let me get some casino music. Casino. This is casino music? This doesn't feel very casino-y. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Right then, we've got the meat. Let's make sure this fella doesn't rip my face off. Ah! Take the meat, take the meat, take the meat! Okay, we good? Jesus, Lily. As you enter the casino, a bouncer pats you down and finds contraband on you in the form of weaponry. You brush the moss off as you pick yourself up from the ground after being thrown out. No weapons allowed! Shouts the bouncer after you. Oh, God. Sorry. I didn't realize. Sorry, my bad. I was so distracted by Lily, I caught a glimpse of Lily through the door and it scared the life out of me, dude. No weapons beyond this point. All right, cool. So, yep, you're going in, you're going in, you're going in. An axe, I guess, can we consider the weapon? I can't hurt anybody with a lantern, can I? And a shield? Ay, ay, ay. All right, let me grab some more of this. Right, you ready? Here you go, Lily. Chow down. Oh, Jesus. All right, I think we're good. We're in. Right, what do we have? Gold per spin, 100 gold. There's a jackpot of 20k. Oh my goodness. We got the old bank teller over here. What up, dude? So is this for taking my money out? I would assume so, right? Okay. What else we got? Emma, what up, Emma? How are you? Ooh, there's some nice food here. Kelp roll slices, cooked lobster. Man, this is some fancy stuff. I'll take a piece of pie. Thank you very much. Lovely. I'm feeling a lot better about myself now. What else have we got? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's another per spin, but this one's even bigger. 200 gold a spin. Jackpot of 40k. Oh my goodness. Now I know what Owen wanted the jade for. I remember the jade being found earlier in the season, and I sold a bunch of it from Quest Buy. Glad to see it's gone to such a fine establishment. Holy. All right then. How do we do this? Can I just press the button and it comes out my bank account, or no? Yeah. Hey, I won 110. All right. And then is it, if I click on you, do I deposit the money? I do. Right. We're 10 bucks up. Let's see what we got. Oh, nothing. All right. We're 90 bucks down. Nope, we're 190 bucks down. Hello, Pepe. Do you run this fine establishment? Speak to Pepe to place your bet. Click the gold to the right of the color you would like to place your bet on. Let me read that again. Click the gold to the right of the color you would like to place your bet on. The gold is 10, 50, 100, 250, and 600. Once you've placed your bet, press the golden button in the center. Should you win, your winnings will be on top of the center gold. Okay. If multiple people place a bet and there are multiple winners, winnings will be split manually. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for coming to the Snapdragon Casino. May luck be a lady for you tonight. All right then, Pepe. Let's go for it. Ooh, what are we going to go for? I'm going to go big old bag on red. Got it. 600 on red. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, come on. Yeah, red wins. Oh my God, yes. We are up, my dude. Woo. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Oh, well, that is a wonderful taste. That's a good taste of what's to come. Right. We've taken in the ambiance of this place. We've got the vibe of it. Now we just got to get some patrons in here. You want to do a 200 spin? Go on then, seeing as we're up. Seeing as we're up. Let's give it a go. No. Okay, I'll go one more. Oh, go on. A third one. I put 600 in. I got some winnings. Oh, awful. Awful, awful. All right. Well, I think we're still technically up. Ah, bye, Lily. Jeez. All right. Let's get everything back up. Lovely. Right. Now we just got to get people to come here. I think we're technically coming out with more money than we went in with. Oh, my God. And it's daytime. They do that in there. They've got little vents that bring in the sea breeze, so you can't tell whether it's night or day. They're cheeky like that. Very cheeky indeed. Right. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that? Oh, that might just be the casino. That's fine. Whew. Right then. So, do you want to see a little something I've been working on? So, see my map right now. Commit that image to your memory. Commit this space here to your memory, okay? And tell me whether you think it looks familiar if I open up... which one is it? Week 3 puzzle? Does it look familiar if I then do this? Does that look about right? So we're comparing that image just there. So you've got the shape of this island here, and then you've got a diagonal by 1, and you've got a couple blocks going up here. You've got this one, a diagonal up through a 3. So that's how this is guiding. Sorta. Is it not really not that close? I really thought it was closer than that. Maybe if I do it slightly bigger scale. So look, there we go. Oh, wait, if I do it properly, so it's really only the bits that people will see. There we go. So basically, look, you've got the 4 there is the 4 here. Then you've got 1 and then like an upside down T Tetris shape. And then over here, you've got big square of a 3x4. Another 3x4 further down. It sticks off by 1 there and sticks off by 1 there. Like, hopefully this is enough to guide people to where it is. And obviously people have to visit the X, which is about there. I think it is technically more like there, but still. So that's the solve on it. And also as well, this nonogram, or nanogram as we're calling it, I've designed it so it does have the blank lines. And this actually is super helpful. Having these blocked off means that it plays out really easily. So I tell you what, I'll play it through so you can see what it looks like when it's played. So if I do get rid of that one there, and where is it? What layer is it on? Oh, it's that one there. It's that one there. Okay, hold on. Nonogram. If I do duplicate layer, I'll show you how I would play it if I was doing it. So, where is it? I'll tell you what. I'll have 2 colors. I'll have the red be things that you can't do, and then we'll kind of push it outward from there. So first and foremost, I do the 7 because the 7's really big. So the 7 would be do it with a slightly darker color. So 7 would be those ones just there because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 6, so I do the 5 in the middle, not knowing what's going to be on each end. Then I would do what would I do next? Next thing I would do would be I'd fill in that one because there's a 4 there, which means you can have 3 there and it's either going to be top or bottom. Same again for that one. For this one, I would fill in... I don't think I have to fill in anything else there, actually. I'll tell you what I would do. I'd fill this with red because the 4 is definitely going to be down here, so that's going to be filled in. The 3 is definitely down there, so that'll be filled in. The 1 is already established, so we can block off this whole line here. And then if that's already blocked off, then that means that the 6 has to go here, which is good. And then you've got that one there. That's already finished. The 4 could only fit in this space here, so we'll fill that in. And you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can fill in the middle 2 because they will always be filled regardless of which side you come from. That means now the 4 there is completed, so we can fill that in with red. And there has to be 2 up here and 1 up here. And in fact, that one's now completed as well, which is good. What's going to be next? Oh, I guess technically the 4 has to be up there now because we blocked off the other ones. So we can fill in that whole row just there, which is nice. If this one is a 3, it's only ever going to be able to fill that one or that one, so we can put that one there. Same for this one as well, because the 3 can only go 1, 2, and 3, or 3, or 3, or 3. So that's that sorted. What else have we got? What would be next? Oh, I guess for this 3 here, we put 1, 2, and then either the third one would go there or there. And because it's touching a wall, we can do the 2 here, which is good. Which means that that column's now completed. Then we would do that one there because the 1 there is already accounted for. This needs to have a block either side of it, which means that this one here is going to be like that. It might help visually if I fill these in with red. Just so it's more apparent what is and isn't possible. So we got that there. We've already got 1 there, so that means these ones can be filled in. Fill, fill, fill. And then we still need to figure out the 3 here. I guess that one needs 1 to be number 1 there, so that's that one done. And that means we've got the 3 from here now accounted for. And then down here, we still need the 3 and the 3. And there's a 4 there. So what would be my next step? I guess actually I can fill that in with red, because that 2 can only reach by 1 more. Which means that that one has to, the one from here has to appear there, which means that it then looks like that, which is that one then done. So we can fill that bad boy in, which means that the 4 here can only exist there. So that's that and that. And also that one's then red, which means the 3 here then has to exist there. And then that 4 now exists, so that's that one filled in. And there you go. It's done. So I thought I'd just do that here, so we have it like as a reference point. I'll even put a marker on my VOD for it, just to show that you use super simple methods. There's no guessing whatsoever. Like this is fully achievable using the most basic, you know, nonogram techniques. So there you go. So we've got it. And it's only, and like having these 2 lines here is a massive help, and it's not a full 10 by 10. So using very basic logic, they will be able to figure it out. And it'll be worth it as well. The casino is a really cool thing, so it's worth taking the time to learn it. Oh, what was that sound? Oh, it's a llama, jeez. Right, let me go this way real quick. I like how Pip is the one holding the visit here sign, yeah. So hit me with the story then. So somebody was saying that the casino is owned by Roz. What's that about? Because I know it's Owen's the one who made it and programmed it, but story-wise, what's the sitch there? I'm guessing you'll have something written somewhere saying it's an island on the map they're making, or are they just to guess that? So I'll show you the first page. Where is it? Puzzle intro. So I've said, this week's treasure is unique due to the fact that everybody wins. Solve this puzzle and your destination can yield infinite wealth if you are resourceful enough. I've got the word resourceful capitalized there as a hint to say, like, it's on a resource island if they needed any extra help. Last time's winners were Water and Jojo, who split the pot. As always, the reward is in close proximity and does not require your boats in order to reach. So I'm hoping that's enough for people to understand where it is. I didn't know whether to put the word coast in there somewhere as like an additional clue. So yeah, that's that. That's where we're at with things so far. Oh, I'll tell you what I do need to do. Did you get any Pirates merch, Martin? You know what? I haven't bought any yet. I definitely need to. I was aware there was going to be a few different drops, so I wanted to order it all in one go, if that makes sense. It was Owen's / Miss Snapdragons, but he left it to Roz before he bailed the Isles. So wait, Owen has bailed the Isles? When did this happen? Get me caught up with that lore. The small posters have been removed so you can only get the large ones now. So wait, what do you mean by the small ones? Oh, Saturday after the lore event. Hooded people. Oh wait, Owen got taken by the hooded people. Or he decided to go with them. He went on his own accord. Was that like Owen trying to like investigate then? Was that Pirate Owen being like, oh, I'll go with them and see if I can figure it out? Pirate Owen's a very run away from my responsibilities type person. That's how he came to the island in the first place. After learning about Sandro and the islands, he decided enough was enough and he would sail elsewhere to find something new alone. Huh. Okay. So Owen's decided to flee the situation. Right, with you. So I'm going to be doing an article. I've changed the front page as well, by the way. Let me show you this. So that's obviously the nonogram. Let me get rid of the solve at the moment. There we go. I think this is fun. I think this is a fun way of incorporating this in. Maybe we should put the word coast in here somewhere. Or do you reckon people will just find it? In fact, what I'll do is I will say in the Discord as like an out-of-world piece of info that it's, you know, it's within a short distance of the faction island. I might just say, as always, the treasure or the clue leads you to somewhere on the faction island or really close by. And I'll just tell them that out of character so then they, you know, then they know. That's fine. Cool. Right, got it. Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is the new homepage that we've got. So it's Caro Hell, because obviously Sandra Caravel has basically been working for the Church of Iris this entire time, and was basically raising people for the slaughter. So yeah, Martin talk Croppy. What? Why does everyone keep mentioning Croppy today? Croppy's not here, right? Not sure. Anyway, so yeah, it's Caro Hell, Sandro the Butcher, diary entries littered with confessions of the betrayal we all face. You can't spell stolen without stone. And then we've got the Knighting Whales as a new addition. One leader falls and we meet the new one. So I did a in-character interview with Gracie about becoming the new elder or the new leader of the Nightingales. So I can show you the first bit of that. Where is it? Week 3 interview. So, as you may have heard by now, not only has the fisherman Hook been turned to stone before our very eyes, but so too has Marnie. A new elder has been chosen, but their appointment has risen tensions. That's me stirring the pot as the paper as always. Today we will grill Elder Gracie. TMP is obviously the noise Parrot, GC is Gracie. Firstly, our sincerest condolences to your faction. Marnie was a friend to the paper and ran a fine tavern, best on the island. Now, do share with us, how is it the Nightingales decide their leaders? And then Gracie replies, Marnie was genuinely the best of us. Before her death, she left each of us a book, and in mine, she named me the next leader. I'm not sure why. Now, these are like abbreviated answers, because obviously I can't have this go on for pages and pages and pages, but that is like 80% of what she said. I can read you the full answer. Where's my chat with Gracie? Gracie, where are you? I can't find her. Gracie. There she is. So her full answer was, hello, yes, Marnie was genuinely the best of us. She had the heart of a true leader, one which transcended faction lines. Before her death, she left each Nightingale a book, and within mine, she told me that she was going to leave me in charge as the next leader. I'm not quite sure why she did, but her trust means the world to me, so I don't want to let her down. So obviously there's a lot of flavor text there, but I've trimmed it out. Partly for saving space in the paper, and partly so that, you know, we're sowing seeds of confusion or doubt into Gracie's leadership of the Nightingales via the newspaper. So it's like partly mechanical and partly like being a bit of a cheeky reporter. It says Nightingales usually leave most decisions up to the faction as a whole. I don't feel like my power transcends keeping the books all sorted and making sure no one kills each other. So obviously not. I basically just stopped at I'm not sure why. Then I reply with, oh, so it wasn't decided on collectively. Convenient. We understand 'twas the robed underlings of somebody named Iris using frightful magics to turn many of our islanders to stone. Exactly how was Marnie tangled up in this? Question mark. And then Gracie's response was, where was it? Oh, she said, not in this case, no, referring to the appointment of her. She said, which I found very bizarre as Marnie had sailed off the island, or hadn't sailed off the island for as long as I can remember. So I'm kind of just leaving all this out to kind of throw some confusion around. Her book to me mentioned that she didn't have much time left and that they were coming. So I assume it was the cultists who intercepted her. All I know for certain is that we are all determined to find out who was responsible and avenge the deaths of our friends. So that's the part we're going to write in now. And we're going to sort of like work our way through it from there. Let me make sure that I'm actually stood by the old Quest Buy store. I feel like if you get a chance, it'd be worth having a chat with some of the other pirates regarding people who want to do what people want to do upon learning about the relation of the church to the Isles. Yes. Yeah, 100%. Well, I don't know. I guess that's maybe something for them to do. I'm supposed to be on my Angry Boy arc at the moment. You know what I mean? So we'll have to figure it out. Right then. So what is it? All she said was... what did she say? That was it. All she said was... She was sailing off. I really need to make this into like a regular font, don't I? Because it bugs me so much. Is it 2 pixels? Well, it's 3 between each word. Bloody hell. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop. She was sailing off to investigate. One, two, bloop. One, oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel like the Sunstone is corrupting Pirate Martin. I'm kind of getting that vibe as well, yeah. It's a bit of a tug of war at the minute with the Sunstone as to whether it's actually granting me power or not. So we'll have to see how that progresses. We seem to get a little flare up with the Sunstone when I went near that lava. So maybe we have to try and find more lava sources in order to top it up. But it feels like a losing battle at the moment. Right, so it says, all she said was she was sailing off to investigate some strange occurrences. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have to get rid of that one. Pop in a little dot dot. Little dot dot. I need to put in another C there, don't I? Oh, jeez. Was it 5 wide? Yeah, there you go. 1, 2. Some strange occurrences. Her book mentioned one, two, three. That needs to come down by another pixel, I think. There we go. Imagine if you tried to interview Gracie after your angsty argument with her. Croppy is evil. Yeah. Good catch. Her book mentioned she didn't have much. This is very excitable music for pixel art, but I'll take it. It's sometimes better to have the music be a bit more funky. Keeps me a bit more alert. She didn't have much time left, and that they... One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That they were coming. There we go. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. That they were coming. And then what did she say? She said, so I assume it was the cultists who intercepted her. All I know for certain is that we're all determined to find out. We're determined to find... 1, 2, 3. Does that fit? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it just fits. Thank God. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2, 3. To find her kill... Find the killers and avenge our friends. It's quite big talk for a Nightingale, to be honest. They're not normally one to action. Maybe I'll just put her, just to save myself a line. There we go. I feel like that sits better on the page that way. Okay. So then I replied saying, with your newfound station, are there any rules you're looking to bring into effect? What are the strengths and weaknesses of the Nightingales currently in your view? That was me basically trying to like get her to like shit talk her own faction. that was the goal there. So I can't remember what she's put here. I'm reading this kind of again for the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5 gap, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, cool. So she put there aren't any rules that I've thought of, save for maybe a weekly bonfire to help strengthen our bonds as a crew. I think our strengths and weaknesses can be boiled down to the same thing: our loyalty to our friends Many see that as a weakness, but I think that makes us much stronger. We are a crew and we will do anything for those we love. All right. And then what other questions did I ask? Have you met with the other faction elders, and what is your relationship like with each faction? I've had a couple of conversations with Alison so far, but the rest of the elders I've yet to meet since becoming leader. I love all the factions. I'd say my relationship with each one is positive, albeit it may be slightly one-sided. I think each faction brings a really interesting facet to being a pirate, and we should celebrate that rather than putting others down. I've got to try and think of how to spin this to like make Gracie seem like she's trash talking her own faction as well as other people as well. We'll figure it out. Okay. I'm trying to think of what question we go to next. Let's see. Well, if I copy and paste this. Tell you what, actually, hold on, where is it? Notepad. So where is it? These were the questions. Where is it? She just wants bonfires instead of finding the killers. We could lean into that. We could break away from the interview and just talk about and almost like end it with like a talky bit. Oh god, imagine I just quote it from like that point there. What do you think your weaknesses are? Our friends, many see that as a weakness. Just really like throw it in the deep end. I think you get this question a lot of times and you probably won't answer, but how is the process of joining Hermitcraft and what are the criteria you have to meet? Somebody wants to join Hermitcraft one day. I'm not in Hermitcraft, dude. I went on the Hermitcraft server, but I'm not a member of the Hermitcraft SMP. So I do not have an answer for you, bud. Sorry. No, you don't have to apologise. I was just on merely as a guest for a second time. Have you met with the other faction elders and what is your relationship like with them? How can we twist this? How can we twist this and make it so we're dragging Gracie through the dirt? That's kind of the goal with the newspaper, is to be a bit cheeky and be a bit of a shit stirrer. Or make it seem like she questions the loyalty of some of the Nightingales. I mean, I could quote it from there. I could say, weaknesses can be boiled down to the same thing: our loyalty to our friends. that could be a pretty dire quote to put in there. That could work. I think that works. Let's put that in as a quote for now. I think that could work. I can always change the question as well. During your time, with your new station, we're just going to totally lie here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. With your new station, I'm trying to think. How would we word the question? Like, now you've ascended the ranks. Now you've ascended the ranks. What do you see? What weaknesses? Trying to think how to word the question to make it seem as though I've led her Seems more led into it. I wonder when we're going to get that radio show. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Basically, on the front of the newspaper, we will confirm when the radio show is going to happen. I'd like to do it later this week. So that's the plan, is that we're going to do the radio show this week. I could even just straight up misquote. I could even just change it to that. I can just literally change it to weaknesses can be boiled down to one thing, our loyalty to our friends. I can just do that and just mess with them. Now that you're in a place of power, what weaknesses have you realised but never wanted to say? Yeah, I like that. Week on news station. What weaknesses have you observed? Yeah, I like that. Okay. I've slightly reworded yours, but I like the tone of it. Oh my god, whoa. 1, 2, 3. Observed that you intend to correct. 2, 3. That was going to go off the page. That you intend to improve upon. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That needs to be across by 1 pixel. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if we can fit this all into 1 page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, what was the gap between? Oh no, I guess it was 5, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And then we want this line here. Just keep squeezing bits in. 1, 2, 3. I guess if I do it with a capital W to start with. One, two, three. There we go. Boiled down to 1 thing. 1, 2, 3. I reckon I could put 2 in there. Oh no. One, two, three. Oh god. Gracie chose to side with Cruppy over her fellow Nightingales during the Monkey Island thing, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I will break this down. 1, 2, 3. Just so it sort of fills the width better. 1, 2. Weaknesses can be boiled down to 1 thing: our loyalty to our friends. Nice. Okay, where is it? Have you met with the other faction elders? If I just do save as and then do interview 3, just close that down. In fact, I'll close all of these and I'll open up interview. So interview 2 has that. Interview 1 is that. Interview 3 is the new one. Oh wait, week 3, interview 3. There we go. Nice. Right, cool. Let's get rid of all this. Start fresh. What program are you using to do this? This is called Asebright. It's spelled A-S-E-P-R-I-T-E. Every time I think it's spelled A-E-S-P-R-I-T-E because of the word sprite, but it's not. It's more like Asaporite, something like, I don't know. It feels like it's almost like translated from katakana. How is your... have you met with the other elders yet? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I should almost like put in like a reaction. It's going to be an extra large edition. I don't know. So I've got my... Where's my little list? So I've got front page. Sandro's betrayal will be a story. Maybe even a 2-pager. I'm not sure just yet. Then you've got the puzzle setup and the puzzle itself. Gracie interview will probably be 3 pages. I'm going to cap it at. Interview 3. And then we've got... Then... Sunset Stone article, which I'm still umming and ahhing about. We'll probably swap the ads page for a Faction Hours radio ad, a full page ad. I do still have the Kiwis going extinct thing to do as well, potentially. So yeah, we'll go from there. What size resolution is this? Can't even remember, actually. Whoa! Hey, I'm Nuke. How you doing? Come on in. You join me on Pirates SMP. And when I say join me on it, I'm currently in my shop, which is called Quest Buy, which is basically where you can buy quest completions or you can buy an assortment of other things. This is my lovely little abode. And we're currently working on this thing right here, which is called the Noisy Parrot. For those of you that haven't seen it before, it is a in-game newspaper, an in-world newspaper that I've created. This is issue 2, if I get rid of this, look. So this was issue 2. And each week it comes with stories and puzzles that lead to treasure. And there are bounties to be had. We had a bunch of new pirates join, so we did a little Q&A with them. There's another article about a protagonist in the world. There's even an adverts page as well. There's all sorts of stuff going on. And then there's a QR code if you want to read it on the old internet as well. And then the first edition of the newspaper looked like this. Humble Beginnings, an article about Cruppy, horrible little blighter. This was a skull and crossword, because we love a good pun. And those were the clues for the crossword. Another big news article. And then that was a Q&A with the elders that run the factions on the island. And then that was that one. So there you go. So that's basically what we've been working on. So we're currently working on issue 3 at the moment. I can show you what we've got going on with issue 3 currently. So we're currently taking an interview we've done with Gracie and putting it down in the paper. So we've got our front page, which is this thing here. So we've got a pirate radio station that we're debuting soon enough, which is going to be exciting. It's Caro Hell refers to Sandro Caravel. There's been recent revelations during one of the Pirates SMP events that Sandro Caravel is actually a bad man. Bad person. And then there's some mentions of other things as well, which is pretty cool. This week's puzzle intro looks a bit like this. And then we've got this week's actual puzzle, which is a nonogram. If anybody wants to have fun with that, then feel free to take a screenshot and give it a go. But basically the nonogram will look like a map and it will lead people to a certain destination. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So at the moment we are currently writing, we're basically taking an interview we did with Gracie, who is one of the new leaders of one of the 4 factions, and we are sort of poorly representing her in the newspaper. The first link in Razor doesn't work. Which one? The Black Friday one? Is that already over? Is the sale already over, the Black Friday sale? Hold on a minute. Razor Black Friday sale. Did they do it a week early by accident? I thought Black Friday was supposed to be... Oh no, I guess it's the day before Thanksgiving, isn't it? I mean, maybe it's over. That's fine. Oh, I see. It's because of the bracket. Okay, wait, hold on. It's because of the square bracket on the end of the link. Give me a second. We fix that. Where is it? Chat bot, chat commands, Razor. weird that it includes the bracket, but hey. There you go, fixed it. And I'll fix the one on the Black Friday command as well. Oh, the Black Friday one doesn't have it. Can somebody try that again for me? Yeah, there you go. Is that now working as intended? Ah, yeah, it is. Lovely. Perfect. Okay, then. So, next bit of the article, then. We need to do a reaction to her saying about the weaknesses. I'm going to say something like, wow. For a faction that preaches community, that's not the response I was expecting. Just to be that guy. Just to be that guy. Yep. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For a faction that... Whoop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's only 2 down, isn't it? I'm gonna just maybe put that. That's actually maybe let's pull this word across as well. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop. There we go. Might as well give ourselves as much room as possible. For a faction preacher. Oh wait, what? Where'd the word that's gone to? Oh, there you go. For a faction that preaches community. I didn't expect that kind of response. That's better. Let's do that instead. Move that down there. Get rid of this. Try again. Are you going to mention that people are correctly suspecting you of stealing the Sunset Stone? Absolutely not. No, I'm going to ignore that to the ends of the earth. That's not the... Ooh. That's not the response. Oh, it's 3, isn't it? Whoops. 3 pixels across. I was 1, 2, 3. Expecting to here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Maybe if I'll put I was expecting from you. Anyways. We just do it as though we're the one made to feel awkward in this situation. 1, 2. Pull it in by 2. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Have you yet to meet? 1, 2, 3. Have you yet to 1, 2 meet the other elders? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What do you do if people start going after you because you have it? I don't think you could face the entire faction aisles. Keep the stone. It'd be more fun that way. Oh yeah, I'm not giving anything up. You kidding? No chance. It should never have become knowledge that I had the stone. Realistically, like I think it was that. I feel like the lore has stumbled at the first hurdle there with the way that Scott's audience blabbed to him about it, because it didn't just stop there. It then became, the word was spreading. Eloise was making like wanted posters and stuff. It kind of ruined what could have been a good bit, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna stick to it. Couldn't you tell them to magically forget that you have it? I feel like too much has happened now. but I'm just going to run with it. It's fine. Right, so, wow, for a faction that preaches community, that's not the response I was expecting from you. Anyways, have you yet to meet the other elders? And if so, how were those interactions? Because it's going to gobble up another line anyway, so I might as well make it a bit more wordy. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Those... One, two, three. Oh no, it's only 2 when it's a T, isn't it? There you go. I've got my little rules. 1, 2, 3, 2. Feels like it's all getting really cramped, doesn't it? To be fair, there haven't been any consequences for taking the stone other than SG losing his petals, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's not been too bad so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. I really wish there was a way to set the word spacing on this. Or the letter spacing, so I could just type something like, you know, I could type, you know, cow now, brown cow, and like spaces actually correct. I just don't think there's no other parameters on the text tool in this. And I don't even think it would work in Photoshop, I don't think. Let me go to this screen real quick. Let me see if I can just whip this up in Photoshop and see if I can make it work. It'd just be so much easier not having to fiddle around with it all. But that's kind of the nature of pixel art anyway, isn't it? We should do 128 by 128. Alright. If I was to get a print screen of this, paste that there. Choose them, get some. Where are the colours? There we go, that's what I want. If I was to get this. Sorry, I know you can't see anything just yet. Just give me 2 seconds, chat. Right, so got that there. Cool, right, so if I bring you back, I just want to see whether with Photoshop, whether the story's any different. So I did testing the text. If I made the font Tiny Talk 4, sharp, I want none. Is that all in caps lock? Testing the text. Now, can I make it so that the text is different widths or different widths between? I want it to be that the spacing between the words is like, I want it to be that this space here is smaller. You know what I mean? Okay, oh, that's actually perfect, that size. What size is that? Minus 1000. Okay, so is that consistent if I do that? Minus 1000. Yeah, that seems to be pretty consistent. Oh no, I guess it needs to be 3 pixels, doesn't it? Hold on. Minus 800. Yeah, there you go. So is there a way I can set that to be all spaces do that? Or is that not a thing? Oh, it seems to be slightly different each time. Bloody hell. Let's set that to 0. Yeah, does anybody know how to set a consistent spacing between them? What's that there? That's line height. What's that one? Set tracking for selected characters. Is that how that would work? So would that then be consistent across all of them whenever I do that character, or what? So from that point on, if I then type, I then do test. No, it's not. Photoshop, how to alter width of space in text. Let's see if there's a way to do this. Because you can seem to... Unless it's a case if you do per line, testing the text here. If I do that and then I do this. Is it... Because look, then it squishes all the text together. That's not what I want. I only want it to happen between the words. Maybe I do just have to stick with the method I've been doing of doing it manually. It's kind of annoying though. Right. Let's have a look. So what we're doing, so blah, 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 blah. Right, so anyways, have you met the other elders, and if so, how are those interactions? So she said in response to that, a couple of conversations, but the rest of the elders I've yet to meet since becoming a leader. I could start the quote from there. I could start it from slightly one-sided, haha. I could even just stop the quote at slightly one-sided, haha, and then just put my reaction of being like, you know what I mean? It could be like, oh, that doesn't bode well for your faction. Slightly one-sided. One, two, three. We can really stir the pot here. What's happening? So I'm currently making a newspaper that appears inside of our little Pirate SMP. So it's a little newspaper called the Noisy Parrot. So this will be something that people will literally be able to read in game. And it sort of acts as like a bit of a lore updater slash propaganda spreader, and just generally being a bit mischievous and things. So yeah, we're just currently trying to take an interview that we did with Gracie as one of the new leaders of the factions, and try and basically paint her in a negative light. So we'll see how that goes. I do like the idea that Pirate Martin is still salty of how Gracie handled the Cruppy situation, is editing the newspaper to get back at Gracie. Yeah, for real. I mean, I could even... Do we alter the quote to be... It's been fun taking the literal quotes and just cutting them short rather than actually writing fake answers, if that makes sense. Because then if she ever queries me on it or like grills me about it, I can be like, well, you said those words. It gives me half a peg leg to stand on, you know what I mean? What is that about? What is going on with I'm just gonna straight up ban that person. Yeah, I definitely want to try and like not do that. To be fair, news gotta be news. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five. I could even just wrap it there. I could literally just say slightly one-sided, haha. I tell you what, let's do that. Let's actually do that. Let me grab a week 2 page real quick. Ask the newbies. I need this divider here. Yeah, that's what I need. I need that divider just there. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we can just write a ton of bullshit. We got the sense that rather than writing it in small pieces, let me just try and write this out in more fleshed out. We got the sense that Gracie hadn't quite found her feet yet, and the other elders were wary. Is that how you spell weary? I feel like it's not. Weary. Is it W-E-A-R-Y? Wary. Weary, wary. Wary. What? How do you spell wary when it's like they're... Oh no, it might be weary as well. And that the other elders were weary of her. Is it W-A-R-Y? Feeling or showing caution. Yeah, it's wary then. That's what we want. We got the sense that Gracie hadn't quite found her feet yet, and that the other elders were wary of her. Weekly bonfires. Threats of revenge. And a lack of respect among her new peers. Don't paint a good future for the Nightingales. God, this is a real hit piece. Fucking hell. Damn. That's what we're going for, though. We got the sense that Gracie hadn't quite found her feet yet, and the other elders were wary of her. We promptly concluded the interview. And we're gonna... One, two, three. Ooh. Put the word impression in. It's a bit more widthy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That Gracie hasn't found her feet yet. One, two, three. Hasn't found her feet yet. Likely never will. Oof! Oof! That's harsh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, can we fit likely in? Oh, we can. Yeah. Unlikely never will. Her weekly bonfires. 1, 2, 3. I see quest by getting burned. No. Well, I don't know actually. 1, 2, 3. Maybe the bonfire will be quest by itself. Coming out guns blasting, yeah, why not? Her intended weekly bonfires and lack of support. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A lack of support. I mean, I'll put respect. Lack of respect from the other factions. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. From the other factions. We'll make her roll and revenge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Her revenge plots nigh on impossible. Oh, sugar. 1, 2, 3. Quote from an anonymous source. Yeah. Oh, should we just change it? We could change that to say get. We could say we get the impression that Gracie hasn't found her feet yet. Or intended. Yeah. Let's do that. I think that's funny. That's scathing. Scathing, dude. Scathing. I like the idea of that being that. And this concluded our interview. I'll mention how we got a quote from one of the Nightingales. One, two, three. And this concluded our interview. But before we left, we spoke to our TMP. About soon after we... Does that fit nicely there or no? 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. It might work better overall. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That works. Boink. Soon after we concluded our interview and before leaving, is there a name like of the... Is there a name of the bar over by the Nightingales? I want to like name drop a location there. Oh, I guess the Nightingales have the cherry blossom tree, don't they? We'll put the Sakura Pond. Oh, I don't think I mentioned that actually. There was one person in my YouTube comments on Secret Life who was like, "God, trust a Westerner to ruin the pronunciation of Sakura," and it was like, I'm not going to sit there and go Sakura. Like it doesn't. It sounds like I'm putting on an accent or a voice to say literally one word. I just like deleted that comment. I was like, I'm not even going to give it the time of day. I'm very aware of how it's pronounced, but I was like, nah, like not even going to play ball on that one. Soon after we concluded our interview and before leaving the Sakura Pond. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sakura Pond. We spoke with... Oh my god, that is buggered. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We spoke with an anonymous Nightingale. Oh, maybe if we say we spoke with a Nightingale who wishes to remain. Cool. One, two, three. Anonymous. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to move this around. I need the quotes from the week... I want to say it's the week 1 article. Week 1 article, page 2. Was that the Roz story? Yeah. Those are what I was looking for. My little speech marks. Thank you. Oh. I only want those. Paste. Yeah. Cool. So it means we have to kind of squidge and move this all around a bit now. So I just quickly pop you to there. If I put a new text layer, put that there. Nice, cool. And then hide that layer for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nice. You saying that you spoke to a nightingale is definitely going to cause a rift within that faction. That's the goal. That's the goal. One, two, three. Don't know if I can fit that Gracie in there. I'll try. Yeah, it's just not quite right. 1, 2, 3. Oh. In fact, I can pull all this back now because I've now got the space for it. Nice. As yet to find. One, two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just wondering if we can just trim a few letters off here. Right. Oh, not plans. Lands. Why do I keep typing lands? There you go. I guess it's typing the word lands doesn't feel natural, does it? 1, 2. There we go. Nailed it. Maybe we just change this to be an apostrophe S. We get the impression Gracie's yet to find her feet and likely never will. Her intended weekly bonfire and lack of respect from the other factions will make her role and our revenge plans nigh on impossible. What's that? Missing an E in front of... Where's that? Sorry, I'm missing it. Never, 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 never. Likely never... Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, bloody hell. I'll tell you what. Let's move this around a bit more. this right the way down to there? Sod it, we'll just do... I'm just guessing how I write the H here. I'll just tell you what. No, maybe it does need to come across. Just want to fill that width a bit more. That could work. One, two, three. Let me see. So we get the impression Gracie has yet to find her feet yet, and I doubt she ever will. Yeah. We get the impression Gracie has yet to find her feet yet, and and doubt she ever will. Her intended weekly bonfires. Put that in like quotes, so it's a bit more sarcastic. 1, 2, 3. Two. 1, 2, 3. And a lack of respect from the other. 1, 2. I could probably actually just pull the rest over then now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've lost bits off the bottom there. Hold on. Ooh. There we go. Is that better now? You can see how that reads when I do it properly. I don't like that. That sticks out now, so I'm gonna have to do that and then do. We get the impression Gracie's yet to find her feet yet. Oh, we've put yet twice there. We get the impression Gracie's yet to find her feet. Oh, bloody hell. 1, 2, 3. And doubt that. And doubt that she ever will. Weekly bonfires and a lack of respect from the other factions will make her role and our revenge plans nigh on impossible. I think that works. Make that an ellipses. Lord Almighty, what do you have against nightingales to slander them so often? Hey, they've been a thorn in my side from the get-go. Cool, I think that works, right? I think that's a pretty scathing interview. So that is Gracie 1, 2, 3 done. That is nonogram done. Front page done. Sunset Stone. We'll do Sandro's Betrayal next, I reckon. Might need to grab one of the old ones. Where we got Noisy Parrot maybe week 2. I reckon that article there will probably do the trick. Week 3, Sandro. Nice. All right. Cool. Right, now I need to get some direct quotes from the lore video.
These are deity on Sandro of adventure. I ready for souls that had lived. I derive my offering. My offerings. Iris required the sacrifice of free.
Iris required the sacrifice of free souls.
Souls to maintain and preparing these souls with cultivating and preparing these.
See what I need? I need that one. That's what I need. Got it. Right, I need to do the T. Should I just draw the T, or is it going to be quicker to write it? I think it was 15, the font. Pixel Goth. There it is. There. Is that right? Was it that many? No, it's not that size. What size was this font? Was it that one? Maybe it was 14, actually. Right, I think that's legible enough anyway. Yeah, that'll be fine. Tiny talk. No, tiny. The noisy parrot. One, two, three. So let's figure out how we're going to write this then. I've got a few bullet points from the lore. So basically this is just megaphoning the lore that we had. So everyone will have seen this. This is a bit more of a page filler, I guess, rather than anything. The skipping sound made it sound like Sandra was getting tasered.
Souls for freedom. A promise as ready for shelter. My own power, truth, steadfast.
Oh, you know what? I actually already wrote a bit for this article. Oh, where was it? Have I still got the notepad file open somewhere? Is it this one? Oh, yeah, that was the one. Let me do that. Right, I'll just draw this from scratch. Let me put that pixel there. Might just be quicker for me to do it this way. Sometimes it is just easier doing this. Yeah, sometimes it is just quicker just drawing it by hand. There we go. 1, 2. Cool, got it. Alright, so the article that I started writing was casting a shadow over this island used to be a role reserved only for Sandro's statue, which I thought was quite a good opening line. Casting a shadow over this island, or over our island. One, two, three. Shadow over our island. 1, 2, 3. needs to come down by another pixel. Casting a shadow over our island used to be a role. Like it's music, whatever it is. One, two, three. Used to be a role reserved only for Sandro. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. The statue. Reserved only for the statue of Sandro Caravel. Is that how you spell Caravel? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But TMP has uncovered 1, 2, 3. I always hate that there's this like dramatic line drop all of a sudden. Could try and drop everything by a line each. Just less of a dip. Just looks a bit weird, doesn't it though? Could always move 1, 2, 3. Doesn't quite work. Casting a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandro Caravel. But the noisy parrot has uncovered shocking diary entries. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shocking diary entries about the island, about the founders. The real question is, did Lord Martin have a history in radio like Martin does? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I don't think he does. Casting a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandro Caravel, but the TMP has uncovered. But TMP has uncovered shocking diary entries. No, I don't think I like. I don't like how this reads. Give me a second. Casting a shadow over our island. Casting a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandro Caravel, but TMP has uncovered shocking fire discoveries have eclipsed. Trying to think of a way of doing more shadow talk or more wording like that, you know what I mean? Da-da-da. Casting Shadow River Island used to be a role reserved. Role reserved only for the statue of Sandra Caravel. Has uncovered shocking discoveries, and number 10 will blow your mind. Get out of here. I should time you out just for saying that. But Sandro actually named Ajax Suarez. Established these isles. Is that the right word? Cultivate? Yeah, to cultivate for the cult. I like that. I think that works. Sandro, real name Ajax Suarez. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Established these isles. Establish these isles to cultivate cultivators for the cult. Oh my god, whoop. Does that read well? Casting a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandra Caravel, but Sandra, real name Ajax Suarez, established these isles to cultivators. I guess that cultivators. How do you use house to cultivate? Cultivate a realm of free-spirited people who would all at one time or another be sacrificed. Sacrificed. Don't even know if that's how you spell sacrificed. Actually, wait. All of us who. All of us who inevitably cast a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandra Caravel, but Sandra, real name Ajax Suarez, established these isles to cultivate a realm of free-spirited people, all of us, inevitably and unknowingly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move the name revealed to the sentence after that one. Wait, what? Are you going to stream OG Fortnite event on the 2nd of December? I guess so. Yeah. Is it like the end of OG Fortnite? Is it like the event leading into chapter 5? Casting a shadow over our islands used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandra Caraval. But Sandro, real name Ajax Suarez, established these isles to cultivate a realm of free-spirited people, all of whom... One, two, three. All of whom are merely lambs. One, two, three. One, two. All of whom are merely lambs for slaughter. Fuel for the furnace. Church Iris and its deity. I feel like that reads okay. See how that reads when I put it all there. Fuel for the furnace. Spiritual fuel for the Church of Iris. Did that fit on the line? 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if having the lowercase f would help. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Spiritual fuel for Church Iris and its deity. You could probably put a little word in there, and it's I'm just gonna put the word demonic in there. Fuck it. That line feels really close to the one above for some reason. And it's demonic deity. Fuel for the false god worshipped by the Church of Iris. Well, the thing is we don't... I don't think I want to put false god, because I feel like we kind of know that the gods are real to an extent, don't we? We've met the Church of Iris people, and we've seen their magic actually play out in front of us, so it feels weird to call it false when we've seen demonstrations of magic, if that makes sense. What were the other bullet points that I had from it? I could lean into the thing about how it's they keep us within these ice walls. Casting a shadow over our islands used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandra Caraval, but Sandra, real name Ajax Suarez, established these isles to cultivate a realm of free-spirited people, all of us whom are merely lambs for slaughter. Spiritual fuel for Church Iris. The magic that cages us. And cages us within the ice wall. Spiritual fuel for Church Iris. And their magic, which keeps 1, 2, 3. Which keeps the Great Border. Was that what it was called? Was it called the Great Border, chat? I swear it was called that. Does that read alright? Casting a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandra Caravel, but Sandra, real name Ajax Suarez, as revealed in diaries, TMP has acquired. Putting a little flavour line there. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, how do you spell acquired? Is that right? 1, 2, 3. I think I want to try and move this text around a little bit. Casting a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandra Caravel, but Sandra, real name Ajax Suarez, as revealed in diaries TMP, acquired, established these isles to cultivate a realm of free-spirited people. All of us whom all of us. I'm trying to bring this all onto one line here. So that's the goal of what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3. All of us merely lambs for slaughter. And its deity. Yeah, there we go. Oh. And its deity who keep... You've got 2 periods after slaughter. Yeah, it's for dramatic effect. It's not quite an ellipses, but it's also not quite a full stop. It's more of a lingering moment. Um, keep the ice barricade or 1, 2, 3. Or Great Border, as they call it. Let's have a look. Divine Fuel, sure. We can go for Divine Fuel. 1, 2, 3. Means we pull that up a line. 1, 2, 3. Divine Fuel for Church Iris and its deity who keep the ice barricade. Right. People are gonna love that. Divine Fuel for Church Iris and its deity who keep our ice pen, or the Great Border as they call it, erect. Ha, erect. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. What other notes have I got for this article? Apparently we have to find Iris. Unofficial impulse raid. What does that mean? Is that just Impulse has finished up and hasn't raided anybody, so you guys have hopped in here? We came from a private glimpse stream. Oh, for the podcast. Is that what they're up to over there? Gotcha. Well, if you are just joining us, by the way, hi, hello. We are currently working on a little in-game newspaper on the Pirates SMP, which is called The Noisy Parrot. So this is what the front cover looks like. One of the articles. A puzzle that we have each week. This one was actually a bounty that was put out for all people to participate in. A little Q&A with some of the new pirates. Another article about somebody called Mufasa who wanted to boil the oceans. Big scary. An advertisement page. And then basically a little QR code as well. So there you go. That's what we're working on currently, just so you got a bit of context as to what's going on. We are currently writing an article about how this fella over here, Mr. Sandro Caravel, turns out not such a nice guy. Long story short, he set up this island and the surrounding isles to be a place where people come and feel as though they are living a free and happy pirate life, when actually what's happening is they are free spirits, only to be slaughtered for that sort of, like, I guess, like, sensation and happiness at a later date by an evil god who has got a giant ice wall that surrounds these oceans. So this big ice wall you see along here, all the way around the perimeter of this world, all set up by Iris. So some pretty serious stuff. So we're writing an article in the newspaper about it. I reckon we can keep this to one page. I think we can keep this one simple. So, casting a shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandro Caravel. But Sandro, real name Ajax Suarez, as revealed in diaries TMP acquired, TMP being the Noisy Parrot, established these isles to cultivate a realm of free-spirited people, all of Need to figure this out. All of whom... Oh, jeez. Whom are... Does that fit? 1, 2, 3. All of whom merely... Can you say that? Does that work? 1, 2, 3. All of whom... No, it needs to have R in, doesn't it? Will you have the page spoiled so that people who haven't done the event yet don't get spoiled about it? No, that's not possible. I'm not able to do that. Everybody probably will have done the event. All of whom merely, maybe. Yeah, I guess we could try that, right? Put a cheeky little comma in there. All of whom merely lambs for a slaughter. Realm of free-spirited people. This being my first peek into the Pirates SMP sure is something. This is really fun to watch. To watch be made though. Yeah, I mean these streams I don't do too often. But yeah, we do it for the newspapers, and we've done it for some of the signs as well. So I did a little bit of it for this sign here, my quest buy sign. So we did a little pixel arty bit for that, and then we've got this sign here as well that I made for Scott. This is for his company. It's called Dash and Dumplings, or Dumplings and Dash. Dash and Dumplings. So you got that thing just there. There's a little bit on the back end as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it works without R. All of whom. Do we just throw whom? 1, 2, 3. All of whom. But it bugs me that it doesn't say R. Hello, Callum. Hello, hello, hello. You alright? Hope you're well. Hope you're swell. We're just finishing up the 3rd newspaper. I say finishing up. We're working on the 3rd newspaper. We've got a good chunk of it done so far. We've got the front page done. We've got the puzzle for this week done. We've got a 3-page interview with Gracie. We're currently working on Sandro's betrayal, which is the lore bit from just recently. Don't know if you've done the lore event yet. If you haven't, look away, Callum. And anybody who hasn't seen the new lore event just yet, that's what this is about. Then we've got a radio ad to do, and then the back page and stuff like that. So doing the lore tomorrow, hopefully. Nice. I don't think this paper will be published until tomorrow, so I can just put a warning to say don't read the paper until you've done the lore, basically. I think that's the way to do it. But we're still just trying to figure out this line. Cultivate a realm of free spirits. I mean, we could trim this down, couldn't we? We could say a realm of free spirits. All of whom. Actually, how does that space from there? Is it? Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I like the idea of doing that instead. Boop. 1, 2, 3. All of whom are. Boop. 1, 2, 3. I couldn't deal with it without the R. It was bugging me too much. It just felt too wrong. All of whom are merely lambs for slaughter. For the slaughter. There you go. That'll width that out a little bit. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Did you upload a video of the lore event yet, or am I being unknowingly spoiled? I've not got a video of the lore just yet. As in, like, so I've got the VOD uploaded to the, or I think it's uploaded but not set public on the VOD channel. We did the lore yesterday, so this is like new lore that we're talking about currently. But it won't be in the YouTube supercut just yet. But yeah. Divine fuel for Church Iris and its deity who keep our ice pen, or the Great Border as they call it, erect. Yeah. I can probably sneak this across a bit more. Sneak that across by 1. I do need that full stop. Church of Iris. Yeah, but then it's going to then push down to another line. Church Iris works. Church Iris is fine. I'm not going to throw an of in there. I don't think we can fit one, I don't think. Try squeezing an of in. It might just be a bit of a squeeze. Yeah, no, it's too much. That's fine. And then we need basically to do a call to arms. We basically need to now give them what for. So now it needs to be basically saying, we staved off Mufasa, but a greater enemy. Nears our shores. We must take the fight to them. Destroy the wall. And be set free into the wider world. Does that work, do you reckon? Let's try that. What the fuck? What's this music? Why does this sound like One Piece? Listen. Wealth, fame, glory. It sounds kind of like the One Piece intro. That's crazy. Nice. All right. Let's try that. And now it's gone full bloody, what's his name? Austin Powers. One, two, three. We've bested Mufasa, but a greater enemy nears our shores. We must take the fight to them, destroy the wall, and be set free into the wider world. That works. Enemy nears our shores. One, two, three. So sounds like One Piece. 1, 2, 3. Nears our shores. This is quite literally. Oh, bloody hell. This is quite literally do or die. I don't know why I put the word first there. Also, that is the wrong font weight. There we go. Right, so we've bested Mufasa, but a greater enemy nears our shores. This is quite literally do or die. We must take the fight to them. Destroy the wall. Oh god. One, two, three. Destroy the wall. Reclaim true, honest freedom. Oh, wait. Trying how to word that last bit. We best to move faster, but a greater enemy nears our shores. This is quite literally do or die. We must take the fight to them, destroy the wall, and reclaim the freedom. I'm gonna put our true freedom. The one that. The one we all sought. Yeah. One, two, three. Why does that line feel so far away? That's fine. We've bested Mufasa, but a greater enemy nears our shores. This is quite literally do or die. We must take the fight to them, destroy the wall, and reclaim our true freedom. Type. Type we all saw on first arrival. Kind of would like it to end there. 1, 2, 3. Or I could say the type. The type that. Hold on. Reckon that. The type that alerted us to the seas to begin with. Reckon that reads okay. Yeah, Drew to the sea might be better. It's quite a tropey way of writing it, isn't it? Oh, that is part of that. Okay. Oh, God. Nice. There's a nice punchy end to all of that. Must fight. Yeah, we can try must fight. Nice. Cool. So, casting the shadow over our island used to be a role reserved only for the statue of Sandro Caravel, but Sandro, real name Ajax Suarez, as revealed in diaries TMP acquired, established these isles to cultivate a realm of free spirits, all of whom are merely lambs for the slaughter. Divine fuel for Church Iris and its deity, who keep our ice pen, or the Great Border as they call it, erect. We've bested Mufasa, but a greater enemy nears our shores. This is quite literally do or die. We must take the fight to them, destroy the wall, and reclaim our true freedom, the type that drew us to the seas to begin with. We must fight. Nice! That's good. I like that. Let's export that bad boy. Week 3, Sandro. Where are we putting you in finals? Got it. So that is another one ticked off the list. It's a little recap of the lore as well, just in case anybody didn't quite understand the lore when they did the event. So front page Sandro, puzzle, Gracie. Maybe we won't even do an article about the Sunset Stone being stolen. I'm not sure. We need to do a Factionals radio advert. That's the next one. So I need to get the week 2. I need the week 2 ads page. I need that there. I need to make a bigger version of this basically. In fact, I could probably even just save this out. Hold on. If I go to week 3. Week 3 radio. So we're going to do a full page spread for Factionals Radio. Just delete a bunch of layers here. Delete you. Delete you. So I'm just deleting a bunch of layers at the minute. I've got so many different drafts. Don't even remember that logo. Keep the bird there, I guess. Get rid of dock and board. Yeah, we'll keep that bit there. I like that bit at the bottom. Just gonna move the bird to the very top. Title. Get rid of that. Keep the page strain in there. Have you thought about using frames instead of separate files as a mess of layers for the pages? No, I personally prefer having a separate file for each page. I'm aware that frames exist, but I prefer having everything separated out a bit more. It means it's easier for me to grab the things that I'm looking for as and when I need them. Like, I've considered it, but I think my workflow works better this way. Right, I need to grab the logo first. The first thing I'm thinking is taking this new layer, put that there. So the dimensions at the minute 3727. I was thinking of trying to put this here so it really grabs attention. Relatively central, isn't it? So that text down there is going to say where you can listen. And then I want to grab this one here and drag this up, and I want to grab this part here. I don't know. I'm trying to think how to do the full page spread for this. Let me open up. Oh, it's 6:30 anyway. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Noisy Parrot. Noisy Parrot fonts. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Fonts. I could use the Quest by font that I have here. Let's see. On there. Oh god, it's because I'm using the wrong tool here constantly. Again, this one I should make as an actual font. See, if I wasn't recording Secret Life tonight, I would totally be trying to try and scale this text up actually. What's the scale of it at the minute? 34.5. But that'd be 68. 68.10. Could just phone this in a little bit, couldn't we? Could even take that away, maybe. The text is ever so slightly off, isn't it? Oh god. I've got to do radio. just do this one last little bit and then I'll go. I just want to kind of get started with the idea of this. My intention is that this hits the island like tomorrow. I can maybe figure out how to make this kind of like curve upwards, you know what I mean? This is like me just totally spitballing here, just see what happens. On this page, I want it to say like what things will be on the radio as well, if that makes sense. I mean, this is just me just goofing. Yeah, we can figure this out. Yeah, some shape and some movement to it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. The skull's probably just far too big, but at least I've got the letters and the wording in there. I might just undo a lot of this and just get it back to straight text. Ooh. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Much appreciated. I am going to go and record Secret Life. Going to have a little break, have some food, and then basically knock out Secret